Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Toby Hansen with Dateline NBC. Today, we are going to be talking about predators in football. Now, before you ask, no, I am not talking about the boots, and I am not talking about the clinical strikers. Although, there is a certain striker that I will be speaking on in a future date. No, today, we are going to be talking about a particular group. Older women. Older men are referred to as unks, so we will be referring to these women as aunties. Without wasting any more time, let's get into tonight's episode of How to Catch a Predator Football Edition. But before we get into that, bruh, it is your boy, the Streets Champ, Toby World, party time, excellence. Bow, 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 now guys, before we get into these creeps, I gotta remind y'all, we're on the road to 100,000, baby. Now, I want to thank all the day one ooses, aka everybody who's already subscribed. That congratulated and welcome all of our new subscribers on last week's video. This is what World Gang's all about. So if you are new here and you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that button so you can officially become an honorary oos and be part of a legendary journey, the only good journey, and officially become a part of World Gang. If you're new here, make sure you comment that you're new to the journey, and to all my day one ooses, please make them feel welcome. I know I'm gonna be in the comments doing the exact same thing. I love y'all so much. Let's hit 100,000 before 2026. Let's get into the action. My auntie wants a band now. I see a front row in the stands now. All right, let's talk about aunties in football now, aka older women. Now, you see, guys, predators are not just creepy old men. They can also be pretty good-looking women. But that does not mean that they are not predators. And unfortunately, it is easy for these women to get what they want, which is money. Now, the most valuable footballer in the world right now is 17-year-old teenage minor Lamine Yamal. He is worth a whopping 400 million euros, all because Messi decided to wash him when he was a baby, so he absorbed Messi's powers. Usually when Messi washes players, their market value goes down. Yeah, how you like that, Jerome Boateng? You. But unfortunately, being rich and famous has given the 17-year-old a big issue, in that a 30-year-old creep will not leave him alone, and that 30-year-old creep's name is Fabrizio Romano. Seriously, he needs to stop posting Lamine Yamal, especially when it has nothing to do with football. You already know he posted this with just one hand. Actually, the 30-year-old in question is the newest in the line of money-sucking, clout-gargling, shaboinker-raising IG baddies. Fatty Vasquez, which kind of sounds like what Real Madrid fans would call Vasquez after a bad game. Lamine Yamal ain't even the first young player she's been with. This is her a couple of years ago with footballer Alex Lopez celebrating his 18th birthday while they're passionately making love in front of us. I'ma just say this, y'all. If I was publicly wishing a girl a happy 18th birthday while I'm kissing and smooching her, there ain't gonna be no road to 100,000. No, it's gonna be the road to Diddy's cell. Man, let's break it down. Now guys, before I carry on about She Kelly over here, she actually dropped a heartfelt message calling out everybody that has been calling her a creep for hanging out with 17-year-old Lamine Yamal.
I'm getting slammed, and it feels unfair. First of all, I'm 29. I'm not even 30 yet.
Don't piss me off, man. This is your defense? The whole world is telling you that you like little boys? And you say, well, actually, I'm not 30. I am 29. This is like when Steven Gerrard scored that crucial goal against Stoke City in his final game for Liverpool, only to realize that they're still 6-1 down. This changes nothing.
I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't hurt anyone.
You know, this letter of hers kind of reminds me of Drake's song, The Heart Part 6, which came out after Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, in which he's saying that Drake likes him young. And in The Heart Part 6, Drake is basically rapping stuff like, oh, if I was smashing young girls, I promise I would have been arrested.
We're talking about threats on my life for being a PDF file. When it's an older man, no one says a word. But when it's an older woman with a younger guy, everybody has a problem.
What? Who wrote this line? Man, respectfully, as a guy, you don't even gotta talk to minors to be considered a kitty connoisseur. They have been calling Leonardo DiCaprio a nonce just because this guy's scared to date a woman over 25. Hey, I'm not defending his actions, but at least those women are in their 20s. Drake and Michael Jackson are the most streamed musicians. Literally, in their field, they are in the top 1%. And yet, despite that, have you seen these guys' legacies? People talk about these two dudes like they're Herbert the Pervert with an eye for hits. And you know what's crazy? That's for questionable behavior of things that they did in the past. Imagine they really did something crazy and out there, like, oh, I don't don't know, dating a freaking 17-year-old. Dude, LeBron James could not lie this bad in his worst interview. This is the kind of manipulation Lamine Yamal has to get used to. And unfortunately for him, this ain't even his biggest issue. Now, a couple of months ago, I dropped the greatest video I am ever going to make, the freaky side of football, where I basically talk about how freaked out all these footballers are. All these footballers are freaks. But do you want to know who the biggest freaks are in football?
La Masia, Gooners in disguise.
This is Barcelona left back scouting Yamal's auntie, Miss Vasquez herself. Balde, you are worried about marking the wrong Vasquez. This is a somehow even younger Lamine Yamal publicly gooning to the queen of erased internet history, Mia Khalifa. This is Barca center back, Kubarsi, fiending for Lana Rhodes. And this is Barcelona youngster Marc Bernal, liking this post of Mia Khalifa with one hand. Now answer this question, how is Lamine Yamal supposed to show any kind of discipline when his teammates are just as freaked out as he is? And look at the footballers that he's hanging out with. Neymar Jr., a man that is so coochie dependent, he probably gets a stiffy at family reunions. I'll never forget that one Instagram post with his mom where the caption literally said, "Smashing mom." And the only mommy you should be trying to smash is Rhea Ripley. Hell, that's Lamine Yamal's teammates and his friends. Let's talk about his dad. This nigga is 39 years old and his girlfriend is 22. And believe it or not, guys, it gets even worse. Lamine Yamal had a public back and forth with a certain adult star named Claudio Barbel. Some of my freakier subscribers will probably know that name. This 29-year-old had to publicly come out and say that she had no relations with Lamine Yamal. But in saying that, she also attested saying that Lamine Yamal actually pursued her first, which is not really hard to believe. I mean, come on, bruh. 17-year-old me, if I was rich and famous, I definitely would have hit up Pinky. And she said this boy don't even live with his mom. He lives by himself. Bro, this is bad. Giving a 17-year-old boy unlimited money and unlimited woman, it's like giving R. Kelly an ice cream van. At the rate Lamine Yamal is going, this man is going to end up retiring from football the same way that Magic Johnson retired from basketball. But unfortunately, these auntie problems extend to more than just Lamine Yamal. Okay guys, before we carry on, we are exactly halfway through this video. I want to encourage y'all to like the video, but I also want to make this kind of funny. So I want you to comment which random footballer you are honoring your like to. So for example, like this video and comment "I liked the video in honor of Wolfsburg Eden Dzeko." Or "I liked this video in honor of Arsenal Lichtsteiner." Or "I liked the video in honor of Snoop Dogg Hair Aubameyang." I'd love for y'all to like the video, but I also want to see what random footballer you're going to honor your like to in this video. But you see guys, Todd Bowley is not the only person in football that targets young boys. It's also these aunties. Let's take a look at instances that don't involve Lamine Yamal. 19-year-old Brazilian winger Angelo has recently gotten married to 35-year-old Bianca Anchieta. So if you guys are wondering why this prodigy from Brazil is playing in the Saudi Pro League at the age of 19, just take a good look at who he's getting married to. That decision was not made by himself. Then we've got 18-year-old Bobby Endrick dating a 25-year-old woman. Or even a 19-year-old Victor Roque dating a 24-year-old woman. Look, man, I know these young ballers are happy being with these older women, but as y'all's big brother, I gotta tell y'all why this is the bad move. Now, I'm aware that there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be defending this, saying, "Oh, who cares if an 18 or a 19-year-old wants to be with a grown woman?" I'm even aware for laws for these kind of things are different in certain countries. Toby, who cares about this age gap, eh? In my home country of France, the age of consent is 9 years old. Stop trying to tell us how to live, okay? Okay, well, first and foremost, I recognize that accent. I know who the hell you are. Secondly, footballers and just any rich guy in general need to understand that if an older woman likes you, it doesn't mean because you're freaking amazing and you're a pimp. If an older woman pursues you, it's for one of two reasons. One, we might have to take a look at her hard drive. Or two, she wants the bag. You don't want any kind of problems if you're a footballer, man. Does anybody else question why boxers refrain from any female contact while they're training for a big match? Falling in love has a huge effect on men. And falling in love with the wrong person can have huge disparaging results, as a lot of the decisions you make are gonna have a lot to do with the person that you love involved. Jesse Rodriguez literally moved to PSG because his wife wanted to live in Paris. And guess what? She still left his ass. Pedro Neto's girlfriend literally tells him every night that he can't dribble to save his life. Okay, maybe she didn't say that. Maybe I said that. And also, let's just say something that we all know. Women are the masters of psychological warfare. If anybody here has ever had a girlfriend, which I'm sure you all have because Roll Gang members always get baddies, then you know that women really know how to push your buttons. I am betting you right now, if you have ever watched a footballer have a generational stinker on the field, 9 times out of 10, it's because him and his girl were arguing before the match started. And it was probably because of something stupid, like he didn't respond to all of her reels on Instagram. Now imagine the dynamic of a woman being superior to a man psychologically, but they're also older. Yeah, it just opens the door to these young and naive footballers being easier to manipulate and to control. Oh, by the way, not every woman is like this, okay? There is a lot of good women that can still make you a better person, whether you're a footballer or you're just a regular guy. But it is astronomically harder when you're a rich and famous guy. And I'm gonna tell you this for free. Besides your mom, there is no grown-ass, old-ass woman that's gonna love you and take care of you, okay? And if that happens, it's really freaking rare. A lot of the times they're just gonna want money, and I'll be honest with you, that is how most athletes end up getting broke after they retire. A lot of athletes' divorces are premeditated, and even when they're not, the ramifications are still crazy. Take a look at the situation with Tiana Taylor after she divorced with basketball player Iman Shumpert. After the divorce was final, she received 4 houses, each worth $10 million, a 7-figure payout, and luxury vehicles. Not to mention, he still has to pay child support and cover up the kids' school fees. And what did he get in return? Oh, I don't know, bro. Maybe some Lynx Africa? I want y'all to understand this when I say this video is not saying women are bad, all women are bad. No, women are absolutely amazing. No, this video is to say that predatory women are bad. Men are scared to call them out because they're physically attracted to them. But footballers, you guys gotta control yourself as well. You don't have to wife up the baddest woman you saw on your IG page. If you want to smash them, then bro, by all means, go ahead. But I'm telling you this right now, that IG baddie is not the love of your life. No, the love of your life is that girl with less than 200 followers with a private account that always sends you memes. That's where true happiness comes from. And I hope everybody that watched this video achieves that. Guys, it has been your boy. Thank you guys so much for watching this deep dive, this video. I appreciate. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the whole situation? Not just Lamine Yamal, but just in general, the concept of these young players being preyed upon. You feel me? I appreciate you guys so much. And if you're new here again, make sure you join the journey. Make sure you subscribe. And everybody, make sure that you like this video. It's been your boy, the Streets Champ. And this has been the gift of Toby World. Drink it in, man.